let's have a look at the poster created by a Dutch designer in 1927, Machiel Wilmink. It advertises the new railroad from Marseille to Den Haag. And you can see here that the subject is completely different. There are no human present in the poster. We see a train, a big three-dimensional shape of it. The colors are still in a warm palette, but then we see more contrast. He used black and gray shades to create this contrast and dynamic. In terms of shapes, they're geometric, they're sharp, angled, and create the dynamic movements towards the viewer. And in terms of typography, you can notice that it takes a central place in the composition. The fonts are minimalistic and modern, and they shaped and placed in a way to create the focal point for the viewer himself. The same happens in this another poster from Switzerland. Then you can see the central focal point of the composition in the foreground that says all the roads go to Switzerland. It made in red, and all other colors of the posters are desaturated or less intense, so that the first thing you see is the text. And then the interesting point about it invites you to travel through Switzerland, and by already looking at it, you are halfway there because the road sucks your gaze into the composition towards the mountain peaks. That's one point I really like about it. And also you can notice that there is no human present in the poster, so the viewer becomes that subject. You find yourself on the road that goes to Switzerland, and it is a very nice invitation to take on a challenge. So yeah, we have more interesting examples and more findings from that art modernist style that designers made during 1930s. Come visit Design Museum Meydän.